It's going to be side out of bounds.
This kid is a pit bull defensively. He gets after it, and I love it.
Matt, what's his nickname?
Off night. Quickly, the three doesn't go. Wade with it. Here's LeVert attacking. And Wade cutting through.
Developing as a player, so he'll get better and better.
Wade's open. He hits. Cavaliers coming into this game felt that they could get some open looks from three-point range.
He threw that ball only where Jarrett Allen could receive it, and that's exactly what happened.
Sam Merrill, who's checked in, defended Cunningham, forced the turnover. Wade for three! Grabs the loose ball, and here's Ty Jerome. Jerome cruises into the forecourt, chased by Beasley. Almost took Mobley's head off. He finds Wade for three. Credit Mobley for... Jaden Ivey connects on a three. Dean Wade strolls to the rim. He lays it in. We mentioned the Pistons were bottom 5 last season in three-point percentage.
The Cavs are both possessions. Merrill had a good look. Dean Wade had a good look.
Hardaway could not get it to go. Wade underneath, reverses, scores, and gets fouled. Oh my, Dean Wade.
Put pressure on Detroit. Make them make decisions. Make them turn the basketball over by being indecisive.
Jarrett Allen has returned, takes a feed from Jerome. Wade for three. Big bucket there by Dean Wade. Jerome creeps baseline. No look to Okoro. Okoro got knocked down. Wade again. Yes, sir!
Dean Wade, that's what he does, man. He is a backbreaker.
Meanwhile, Washington has just turned it over. It's their 8th, but only 4 points off of those turnovers so far. Make it 6.
Time goes by, doesn't it?
Mitchell accelerates past Russell to a wide open Wade.
Yes, find the open man.
Is not taking a timeout here. Cavs play 5-on-4. Wade's open for three. Got it! Davis is still behind the play. Bent over at the waist, holding onto his face. The Cavaliers 70, Lakers 51. Garland is picked up by Davis on the switch. He gets to the foul line, sends it back to Wade. Wade drives and dunks. Wade. Russell got hooked and tied up on a screen. And here's Garland. Finds the cutting LeVert off to a great start this season. Wade connects on a three.
They don't hesitate to take that three-point shot.
Playing fast. Great job by Okoro.
Garland Euros and finds Wade in the corner. He can't give up that offensive rebound, and Wade with the finish.
Just out hustling, getting open shots. Beats good defense. Dean Wade played it defensively as well as he could play it.
Merrill with the kick out to Wade in the response, and it's a 2-point deficit now.
Tries to get open, he'll twist, float, missed it. Will Mitchell in traffic, and a nice play to try and free. Off he goes, he'll shovel to an open Wade. Hey, knocks it down. Cam Johnson has given the Nets their largest lead. Wade looks for an answer and finds one.
And this is why they have this lineup out there. They want to get threes up, like this one from Wade. And it's good again. The Bulls blew their chance in that moment to try to...
Missing 5 in a row. Cavs have made 5 of their last 6. Garland whips a pass over to Caris LeVert. Down to Dean Wade in the corner. Wade with the triple. He started this season.
Long shots, long rebounds. Especially nowadays with how many threes teams take.
Wade, great ball movements by the Cavs.
It would set the franchise record for the longest winning streak at any point during a season. As here's Caris LeVert, he'll dump back to an open Wade. He knocks it down.
Big time shot there.
They like the youngster Brandon Miller. Here's Garland. Garland at the top of the key is watched by Martin. He goes behind the back, sprays off to a wide open Dean Wade.
You know, I agree with you. The thing I like about the Charlotte Hornets.
They like the youngster Brandon Miller. Here's Garland. Garland at the top of the key is watched by Martin. He goes behind the back, sprays off to a wide open Dean Wade.
You know, I agree with you. The thing I like about the Charlotte Hornets, he's going at us every time inside. Got to either double team him, make him get rid of that basketball. Gordon's getting too many easy shots.
Wade storms out of the corner and lays it in. He got fouled by Gordon. Cavaliers have the best record in the NBA at 19-3. As Mobley finds Wade in the corner. Wade takes that three and knocks it down. That's not easy.
He's made a difference. He's gassed right now, getting a break, but you want to get in condition, you've got to come back and continue to play through that fatigue.
Garland looks to shake on Martin. He frees up Mitchell. Mitchell got Smith in the air on a flyby. Off the way, terrific ball movement. Leads to a three.
That was just absolutely beautiful basketball. Darius, Garland, and Donovan.
Wade's going to pull up for three. He knocks it down. That three goes for D. Wade. It's not the D. Wade you're thinking of. Rebound goes out to Jerome. Here's Wade. He knocks it down for three.
He can stroke it. Look at Niang early.
He opens the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead. Dean Wade reduces it to 7. Dean Wade, it's his third triple of the game. He's got 11 points.
They're going to play fast. They want to get up, down the court, not get into half-court sets, and take advantage of their athleticism.
Wade angles in towards Thor. He puts it up and in. Thor picks up the foul.
That would have been very aggressive, though.
Wade pops and hits a three.
Garland blows by Green. The loose ball's grabbed by Mobley. Lopez may have gotten a piece of that at the rim. He's third in the league in blocks as Mitchell into traffic. Wade is wide open. Hey, knocks it down.
Nice ball moving.
In fact, 8 of the top. As here's Garland will complete that thought in a moment. Back it goes to Dean Wade for three. That creeps over the front of the rim and drops through. 8 of the best shooters in terms of three-point percentage. Jerome gets picked up by Giannis. Finds Wade. Wade got to step on forward as Wade cruises to the basket and lays it in. Chris is still working his way up to full strength. Wade's open off a brilliant Garland feed.
Nice job, Darius Garland.
Allen. He's leaned upon by Lopez. Wait for Garland. Hand off to Darius. Now it's Wade who's ready to shoot. Wade got knocked down. He knocks it down. And Dean Wade has a chance for the 4-point play. Maxey was freewheeling early. Been slowed more recently as Dean Wade cans a three. Boy, he was terrific from long range. Out trots Jerome. Jerome through KJ Martin, hangs and misses. Oh, what a play by Mobley to tip it to himself. Wade's open. He line drives home a three.
Wade. Ha.
Now Wade. Free ball. That's good.
You had the switch. You had the defense there, and they just stayed flat-handed. See the numbers for a quarter tonight. See, there's Wade, who hadn't had as many minutes as everybody else. Another good three-point shooter.
Mitchell and Garland, what a tandem in terms of scoring and ball handling, setting up Dean Wade and Jarrett Allen, their version of tic-tac-toe and laying it up and in. The game can get away from you in a hurry. Just one possession at a time here. Stop, score. Dean Wade, a three. Knocked away from Trace from behind on that out-of-bounds play. Darius had 14 turnovers in the game. Dean Wade's a pretty good outside shooter, and he bottoms that three. We've seen that a little bit this year. Yang missing that three, bodies all over the deck. Well, that's where you need to strengthen numbers. You need other guys to step up. Now that shouldn't happen. Garland missed that three, and you had Dean Wade sneak in for the rebound.
Allen's going to control it, tap it. They've
Bodies
got bodies
everywhere.
Yeah, 2 on the floor. Dean Wade is going to tackle all the way to score, and 1.
But we move.
Yes.
And so it's time for Mavs basketball tonight. Dean Wade for three. And with that, Cleveland is on the board. Since Thanksgiving. Oh, Dean Wade.
Wade.
Whoa.
Wade.
Man.
And it's carried over to this year as Williams has really developed his outside shot from what it was in college. And his first couple of seasons he played in the G League, and when he had a chance to play. 8 minutes left in the game. Garland. Oh, what a laser to Dean Wade.
They pass the ball so well.
Your Cavaliers have been rolling. This bit in particular, Evan Mobley, he'll find Dean Wade. Wade fires. Dean Wade opens the scoring with a three.
50 balls, keep at it.
Well, it's shown as the Cavaliers have built this 14-point lead. Ty Jerome dumps off to Wade, who's back in the ball game, and Dean Wade cashes in.
Absolutely incredible, especially now that they're squaring off against each other. There's Jarrett Allen, kicks it out. Wade gets a good look. First points on the board.
Lou Dort is the option. He's getting about 6 feet of separation, but he's been 40% for 2 years now.
Allen to Wade, and the one-handed putback off the glass.
No, the level of trust and basketball IQ that Mark Dagnall has for him, I am not surprised at all.
Oh, Wade gets that forward bounce.
Starting to put himself in very rare company.
Mobley, the spin move. Kicks it out, Wade. Wade tries again. Wade hits again.
Jarrett Allen trying to find a teammate. Wade, good play by Mobley to pop it over to Wade, and Wade makes no mistake.
You know, charge out, but box out. Just like that. That's a great possession by the Cavaliers, and you get an easy transition opportunity.
Barron left that way short. Allen grabbed the rebound, salvages the possession, and this crowd loves the effort by Dean Wade.
You count those extra possessions at the end of the night, and Dean Wade just got his basketball team won by getting after it.
4.5 to go in this first half. There's been a blitz by the Thunder, but now another three, Dean Wade.
If he can stay healthy, I think his value will really be seen in the postseason for the Thunder.
Dean Wade hits one in the corner.
While they were a bad team, too, this has been a pretty favorable place to play for opponents. But
Dean Wade looking like Dean Wade. 7 for 10 from three-point range. They've missed their last 4. Mitchell to Dean Wade for 3.
And what's happened here in Minnesota, it's like the defense would bend back towards you to take away the locks.
Mitchell out to Dean Wade, firing a 3, and it drops.
Here's Donovan Mitchell. He'll work it off to Dean Wade. Wade for 3. Wade knocks it down. He gives the Cavaliers a 5-2 lead. Garland plays back through Allen. Now it's Wade. Wade late in the shot clock. Allen tracks it down. Here's Wade. He'll drive and lay it in.
He's a good spot-up shooter. Good defender. Guy plays hard-nosed basketball.
Wade puts it up and in. He got hit on the arm, and the Cavs have a chance for another three-point play.
Following at home, and the Rockets are within 3.
Even bigger fan of the physicality from Şengün there.
Good pass, no look style. Garland there to Wade. Again, Cleveland, the best shooting team in the league. Wade got it.
You got to close to body against these Cleveland shooters.
Mitchell into the lane, off in the corner, Wade wide open. Wade buries the 3.
Out of Louisville. Allen. Just great ball movement from Cleveland. Touch pass from Garland down to Max Strus, and nobody got a body on Dean Wade that time as Wade easily lays it up and in.
Yes, Cassidy, and really cool to see the way Kenny's entire family got to enjoy the weekend as Wade pumps it down.
Banchero only having played 5 of those games. So he was a huge loss to them, and everybody on Cleveland's lighting it up tonight.
Coach Atkinson said he watched a lot of him when Green was in Chicago and thought he could use him in so many ways. Wade, spin to the rim, he overpowers Queen.
Cavs, as they said they would, just taking their time, getting back into this game. Mitchell, the floater's up, shot won't go. Wade comes flying in. Wade left wide open. Dean Wade able to connect.
Number 3 overall pick a couple of seasons ago. He throws it away, picked off by Ty Jerome. What a pass to Wade. Whoa, Wade got cut on the other side of the basket, but he's still able to lay it up and in. He's top 5 in the league in that category. Garland got bumped by Bant, and off it goes to Wade for 3.
Good ball move by Cavaliers.
Wade behind the line. That's good. So back-to-back now they've made after the pull and start. Bulls have 19 bench points in the early going. You'd much rather have Wade, but he can still hurt you. That's his second triple of the game.
I see what you did there. I see. I picked up on that.
Okay. Your radar's working tonight. Nice time underneath by Donovan Mitchell.
Garland on the logo will take his time. Finds Allen. Outside Strus. Dean Wade. Bullseye. Cleveland's already turned it over 4 times here in the fourth. No foul call. Lillard tried to draw it on Okoro. Garland. Merrill. Wade. Corner 3. Boom!
They now have 50 points between the two of them. But the problem is the team only has 86. And when you consider that and so many different guys.
Kenny yells out the play. Porter goes to work with 6 on the shot clock. He'll find Wade. Wade's open. He knocks it down.
So this is going to be a test for this Grizzlies team because not just a winning streak as Wade gets into the basket and finishes. It's because they are good at every position, and then they go to the bench.
One of those ones where Tristan Thompson said, I don't play that much. I'm taking this rebound. Let go of the ball, please.
And Wade converts from the corner.
I'm not big enough to guard Kawhi. More and more teams are doing that. Lazy pass, there's a problem.
Nice finish by Wade. Before, but the first time they've started together as Wade knocks down the corner 3. Something about just the adjustment of trying to get familiar from the jump.
That's a travel.
Yeah, he got away with one. Meanwhile, in the corner, Dean Wade buries a 3. Here's Mitchell now with 4. Monk this time with the assignment. Dean Wade left open for a corner 3.
Length so critical to make sure that you are moving the ball, changing side to side.
Wade looking to answer. Dean Wade, a sharpshooter, knocks down.
Cavs team wrapping up the division title. Their 8th in league history as Dean Wade connects on a corner 3.
He has all of that, and he'll be excellent at it.
Garland on the crossover, tapping behind, saved out to Allen, tips it out to Wade, connects on another 3 ball.
Merrill said, I wanted that ball. Wade goes tough inside and got the bounce.
Guys like Merrill and other guys come off the bench on their given night and contribute offensively.
Wade, always a wild card. He can score it. Wade in transition, knocked it down.
Strong individual defensive efforts in this first quarter, Brad.
That's what it's going to take, John, as we go deeper into the season. It's about who can you stop your guy. I don't want to help you. I want you to stop your guy as Dean Wade.
So far in this game, how about 11? An 11-2 advantage, and this is how they'll beat the Cavaliers with a short-handed team.
8:47 to play. Donovan Mitchell to the lane. Way outside for Dean Wade, who drills it. It's 110-96, 7 minutes left. This is they continue to dominate, and they don't. Takeaway, Wade to the basket, rises and slams.
Clippers got lucky on that. If you're the Cavs, you're loving it because you did exactly everything you needed to do, and they just got a break.
Wade rises and scores. 75 seconds remain here in the third. Mitchell scoots around Jones. A lightning quick pass inside to Wade, who is ready. Wade lays it in.
Great pass and great cut by Dean Wade as well.
No secret with that huge payroll. And they need to go to work late. Wade for 3. Hey, knocks it down. Boy, the floodgates, the floodgates open. There are all kind of avenues out there on the floor as Wade pockets a corner 3 and gives the Cavaliers a 10-point lead.
Play that don't play as much and just get them sharpened up and get your starters and your top 7, 8 guys some rest.
Wade knuckles up a 3 off the Merrill. Here's Jerome. Working off the Merrill, fakes the 3, finds an open man, and Wade knocks it down.
And the Cavaliers, who have won 4 of 5 and 7 of 9, will have it with a shot here by Dean Wade. It is at 2. Wade out of Kansas State. That's a 3. No good by Allen. Wade again, another 3, and this one is right down.
And you brought us all along for the ride, so thank you, my friend.
Genuine emotion.
Yes.
So compelling. Wade, three, got it! Wow.
Desperately need him to give him some points tonight, not that time. Wiggins has missed his first three. That's Wade sneaking in behind the defense. Candace, it's tiring just watching Strus play off ball. My goodness, this never stops. Wade! And Eric Spoelstra wants another timeout. Can Cleveland put just any kind of run together over the final fourth quarter as Wade buries a three?
True point guard on the floor. They're going to go with Mitchell.
For the tap, Dean Wade.
That was almost an 8-second violation.
Kenny Atkinson pleading that Garland should have gotten the call. Up, missed it, and it's Wade again, his second putback.